let's just get into it. So I used to work in the wedding industry, so I am well aware that no one cares about the backstory between Nicole and I. So here's the short version. Girl meets girl, girl falls in love with girl. In case you're wondering which girl, it was both, and now we're just stuck together forever. And just so everyone knows, I'm really bad at telling people how much they mean to me. My family is here. They will vouch for me. So I'm just not gonna look at Nicole anymore. She's not here. I'm not gonna address her directly. And you'll just have to bear with me while my Grinch heart grows 3 sizes too big. I'm the kind of person that has one best friend, and Nicole is, fuck, I just looked at you, sorry. And Nicole is my best friend. We've had countless nights texting mushy things to each other, so I know she knows all the reasons of why I loved her, but for you guys, I'll summarize. She has emotions, which is a really good balance for me. She cries when she's happy, she cries when she's sad, she cries when she sees something cute, she cries when someone does something nice for her. It sounds dramatic, but I'm actually trying to be nice by saying she's one of the most endearing and compassionate people anyone could have the good fortune of meeting. Next to my hair and my mom, she's my security blanket. And to put it in the simplest of terms, the friendship we've created is by far my proudest accomplishment. Which leads me to this next part, because as a best friend, your one wish is that they find someone who loves them as much as you love them. And I know in this case, I have nothing to worry about. Macklemore, as he was once called, quickly gained points with this BFF, a guy who has to go on a coffee date instead of drinks, a guy who then sits through a night of horrendous dad jokes on said coffee date and comes back for more, a guy who understands my personal love for potatoes, so when I come over, presents me with warm potato salad and a fork, I find myself asking, who is he, where did he come from, and can we keep him, please? Days into dating, I could hear church bells ringing, and it's not just because Nicole lived across the street from a church at the time. She heard them too, and a good wedding speech wouldn't be complete without a little embarrassment, so I brought proof. May I present for your listening pleasure text messages between Nicole and I about Chris. And I think it's only fair in this scenario that the person that reads the part of Nicole should be Nicole. So join me, would you? I have cue cards for you. You can read them. We're saying things. So this first one, we need a little context, okay? So Nicole is, she likes Christmas. She's borderline obsessed with Christmas. Just keep that in mind while we read this. Do you need somewhere for your drink? I'll hold it. Okay. So, dated October 18th, 2018. This is about 8 days after you went on your first date, I think. And you start us off.
Wow, this is the third speech for me, thank you. I don't want to overreact, but I've never been so attracted to anyone in my life. Other than you, because you're beautiful and I love you to the core, but ask me why.
Why?
He said, 68 days till Christmas.
Oh man, where did this guy come from?
Game over, marrying him. Like, pal, do you know I've been doing countdowns all year? I don't even act like you aren't aware Christmas is 68 days, 8 hours and 22 minutes away. That's what he said. Like, what?
We're not done yet, there's one more. This one is dated October 25th, 2018. You've known each other for 2 weeks at this point, okay? Again, you start us.
Really cool.
You start us off.
Did I tell you I'm marrying him?
Yes, LOL.
Okay, because I'm gonna.
I'm very happy for you.
I should probably let him know.
I think you can let him figure it out.
I think he knows.
Yay, she did great. We're done. Thank you, Nicole. You really used. And now we're here and they're married. Chris, I'm debating if I can look at you through this. We'll see how this goes. I say I'm lucky to know Nicole, but I am as equally lucky to know you. Your positivity is infectious. You know that phrase, you light up every room you walk in. It's usually used towards women, but dude, that's you in a nutshell. Your kindness, top notch. Your wit, unmatched. Your ambition is annoying. You're one of the few people I know that isn't just trying to live a good life, but you're striving constantly to experience all that life has to offer, and it's really making me look lazy. I lost my spot, guys. Oh, you're just a wonderful human, overall. And seeing the joy you bring to Nicole day in, day out is all the validation anyone could ever need to know that you two are the perfect match. I told you very early on that you don't get just one girlfriend, you get two. Now wives, well done. And you were like, okay. So I owe you a really big thank you for not only understanding our super weird bond, but accommodating it within your relationship. And although I will always be Team Nicole, and my love for you is completely conditional, I want you to know it's as unconditionally conditional as it could ever be. Now, the last part of a speech is usually reserved for advice and well wishes, and to be honest, I wrote this like 500 different ways because you guys don't need advice. You're the real life Jim and Pam. Everyone loves Jim and Pam. Everyone's rooting for Jim and Pam. The show wouldn't have been as good without Jim and Pam. So this is what I got. When life is getting a little repetitive, maybe Chris hasn't gone on a walk in a few days, and you're feeling out of sync, just remember to quote Pam from the finale episode of The Office. There's a lot of beauty in ordinary things. Isn't that kind of the point? So let's all raise a glass to the two of my most favorite people. I love you both. Congratulations. Cheers. I don't have a drink.
Cheers!